Hey guys, Hyper this side. Welcome you to a brand new video. On this video, we're going to talk about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 new combat mechanics. Let's start the video. But before starting this video, I would like to request you to subscribe us and like the video. Can we aim for 10 like? If you have subscribed us and liked the video, then thanks a lot. The game is not released yet, but I will try to share with you guys as much as I can and giving you as many details as possible. There is a new combat mechanics in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, so there is a lot to cover here. So, a lot has certainly changed and has been improved when it comes to the combat in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, but we can assure you that it definitely feels familiar at the same time. We think one of the new mechanics that fans are going to love is being able to parry attacks in this game. Parrying is pretty much a staple in modern-day combat games. It's nice to have another way to defend against enemies, other than just having to dodge over and over getting a perfect parry. It will stun your enemies to give you a chance to get in a few extra punches. But there will certainly be heavy attacks that you cannot parry, and you're just going to have to dodge. It's not a revolutionary or new mechanic to gaming, but it is something nice to have added into Marvel's Spider-Man 2. We can also see the new kicking move, where you can kick the crap out of someone against the wall. It's probably the most addicting new move you can pull off. It's pretty easy to pull off as well. You simply just need to get an enemy against some sort of wall or barrier, and land a couple of consecutive hits without taking any damage from there. It will trigger this new move, and you just gotta spam that square button to just knock the crap out of them with the kicks. It's really awesome. It's pretty easy to do, and it's one of the most addicting things that you can do in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Marvel's Spider-Man's combat marries free-flow counterattacks with mid-air juggling and a slew of exciting gadgets. This allows players to not only stand toe-to-toe with enemies, but in fact, they are encouraged instead to leap around the available terrain to make use of environmental interactions while avoiding gunfire. We think fans are really going to enjoy, and it's called the Symbiote Surge. We believe that in order to work the symbiote in this game, that Spider-Man needs to be ridiculously powerful and violent. In this game, when it comes to combat, and the Symbiote Surge does just that. Another change to combat that might be a little bit of a controversial one is the removal of the gadget wheel, which is pretty much an Insomniac Games staple. It definitely helps with the flow of combat. So instead of going to a gadget wheel to select your new gadget, you simply need to hold the R1 button and then press either triangle, circle, X or square to select the desired gadget. In the first game, when you went to select a gadget, time would essentially slow down to allow you to make your selection on the gadget wheel. But now, there is no slow down time. So, it forces you to make a pretty quick decision, which we like because we think it makes combat a little bit more challenging. The same system goes for the symbiote abilities as well. If we speak about symbiote abilities, they're a freaking blast again. They just make you feel so powerful in this game. The symbiote abilities also feel like they refresh at a pretty good rate. So, it doesn't feel like you're waiting forever to use them. But at the same time, they don't refresh so quickly that you're just a little too overpowered. As far as crimes go in this game, there are definitely some familiar ones that you've seen in the previous games. But then, there are some crimes that have a little bit more depth, where civilians will be asking for your help and you can swing down and help them out. Also, while in the middle of a story-related mission, you can see a little crime indicator on my screen. Let's say you are swinging in the middle of a mission. You might see a side mission to help people who need your help. In New York City, there's going to be more to do than just showing up to a spot, where there's some goons and you just beat them up, which I'm certainly a big fan of. But when it comes to crimes and it's a major talking point within the fandom, there definitely are going to be times where you show up at a crime and the other Spider-Man hasn't made it there before you, and you can jump in and help them out. It's just such an awesome detail and feature for this game that I think people are really going to enjoy because you don't know when that other Spider-Man is going to show up, and it's just such a nice surprise. I do hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, please do subscribe. You would also watch our other videos as well. This is Hyper, signing off.